famous movie, or infamous movie, whatever this movie is, that I still haven't seen, probably won't see, but I commend Sony for releasing it. Except that they should have probably sorted out their licensing deal.
Competitions that tied to it. And even though these negotiations were probably going on before all of that,
yeah, definitely
they would still be able to claim it.
What a disaster.
Because it would be super easy for them to be like, well, we saw this coming. Didn't want to be a part.
So, more news from Torrent Freak. I've got it. Oh, you were already ready with it, weren't you?
Yeah.
Well, whatever, it's there. So, more news from Torrent Freak. Hollywood. Google Fiber increases piracy. Pirating. Whatever. Posted by Ah Ming on the forum. Let's go ahead and fire this up. Movie studios fear a Google Fiber piracy surge. Now, so here, do you want to go through the points on this, and then we'll discuss it?
They polled about 2,000 people, ages between 13 and 54, about their piracy habits and media and whatnot. More than half were interested in Google Fiber, including a large group of the pirates.
Yep.
So apparently 2,000 people is a big enough number of people to poll.
I'm not even, okay, we can attack them about lots of stuff here. Let's not attack them about their sample size. I mean, 2,000 people is a sample size. It's not huge.
It's not huge, and the problem is with that number, it's like it's kind of bleeding edge powerful services are going to want to do a lot of those things.
Yeah. And like selling someone, a DVD that has an online license to watch on 2 devices or whatever. Like, remember that whole goofy thing where they were doing digital copies and DVDs? Maybe they still do. I haven't bought a DVD. I own 1 Blu-ray.
I don't own any.
And actually, I think I only own like two video DVDs. One is the first season of an awesome show called Made in Canada.
Yeah.
And the second is actually here at the office. I own a DVD copy of The Princess Bride, special edition.
I have the Oceans series.
My own.
I don't know where they are.
I was just thinking. I was thinking, how do I not own any Star Wars DVDs? And it's because my only copies of Star Wars are VHS.
VHS, yeah.
Yeah.
I have a VHS.
All right, more Google and more Google Fiber discussion. So this is an article from Engadget.com. I'm just going to fire it up here. So Google tells the FCC, look, if those other guys are going to drag ass and not bother to roll out their fiber upgrades, if you declare internet to be a Title II utility, then fine, we'll expand it. We'll do it. Because the problem is right now, anywhere where Google wants to roll out fiber, they have to dig their own trenches in order to get it to the buildings where they need to get it to. If they had access to the underground conduits and to the telephone poles, then they would be able to roll it out for, what was the article figure?
A tenth, I think.
A tenth of the cost.
Digging trenches, crazy expensive.
So Google has already managed to make it somewhat economical at 10 times the cost of what they think it would cost them if it turns into a Title II utility, if it gets reclassified, and they can just roll out fiber wherever. Holy crap, that would be awesome. And honestly, if I'm AT&T right now, do I just kind of go, okay, crap, I guess we better just get on this. Okay, I guess And
if they're able to go through these pre-done setup things, it's going to not only be cheaper, but way faster too.
Faster.
The amount that they are going to be able to spread out is going to be insane. And that's awesome. This isn't just Google. This is just the extremely loud voice of Google. There's also smaller other companies that would now be able to have access to these poles and be able to set up like those like small fiber companies that you hear about just in like downtown areas of some cities.
Yeah, like downtown Vancouver, there's one called Novus that I would love to have access to. Dirt cheap, wicked fast fiber, but you have to live in the wrong neighborhood.
Yeah, and like they'll only go to like some office buildings essentially, and that's like it, because moving it around is so expensive. But if you make it much cheaper for them, they're gonna be able to spread out those little awesome things. No, pretty awesome actually.
Yeah, so this is actually kind of a fun article. So Verizon famously said that if the FCC heeds President Obama's urging and declares the internet a Title II utility, it would cause great harm to an open internet competition and innovation. But that
Apparently not.
is the stupidest thing I have ever heard. Like, so stupid, so stupid. I mean, the economics of providing internet service to customers and getting monthly subscription fees is already proven. This is already established. And it's not like rolling out the previous infrastructure that they did wasn't expensive at the time and didn't make sense based on the subscription costs that were present at the time. Like, this is an established business that works so well that these companies can, you know, develop new content programming, and they can, you know, name stadiums and co-build them, and so obviously it's perfectly functional. And so yeah, if they're not willing to do it, then great. I'd love to start Linus Media Group ISP.
That'd be awesome. I'd love for just a whole bunch of startups to pop up. That'd be great. Former SEC chair Hunt, I hope I'm saying that right, HNBT, told the Washington Street Journal that if Title II was to be full access, then it might really rock the world.
I want my world to get rocked. I wish this was happening in Canada.
Speaking of which, Ting, come to freaking Canada!
Yeah, really. That's an example of the kinds of small-time ISPs that would actually be able to reach a much wider customer base. Alright, so is that it for the Google show for today?
I think that's all we need to talk about with Google. We might take a little short break here. I just want to bring up that the new office campaign is ended.
Right, it's over. Thank you very much for your contributions. So we can't even. I just fired it up so I could show people that.
I think we might.
Did we hit the LTT manhood goal? Are you checking? Seriously?
It worked! What?
Wow. Apparently.
Why do they own that?
Apparently, PayPal owns PayPay.com.
That's so awesome.
Because that's not even a title. That's just like the L and the Y are like here and like here. That's just completely not knowing what PayPal's called.
That's so awesome.
You're terrible.
It works though. It's so cool.
You're basically a bad guy.
Okay, so we need to add this.
Alright. We have to? We have to do what now?
We have to add
What? What happened there?
Don't worry, we figured it out after a while.
Well, whatever. I just want to take a moment to thank everyone who was involved in the new office campaign. You know, we had a lot of people criticize us over reaching out to the community to help us fund the new office. And to those people, all I really have to say is, then don't contribute. We had a lot of people who really did want to help us get larger, more comfortable working space so we could continue to refine our craft and make great content for you guys. And to those ones, I say thank you. To the people who were upset about it, sorry. Ultimate Canadian response to everything. Okay, so the final number, we raised $38,125.18. I really don't know how made up with 18 cents. Oh, right, because contributions are in US and the total number here is
and PayPal fees.
And PayPal fees, right? So yeah, thank you so much. That is going to contribute an enormous chunk of the renovations that we're looking to do in our new place. Things like building up new sets, putting in the office spaces we need, storage racks for Luke to put video cards and stuff in, and security, sort of doors, over all of that valuable stuff. All that good stuff. Fantastic. So thank you guys so much for listening to that.
Yes, and another thing that I want to call out is that UOLTT, or the Wireless Technical Star System Organization, is going to be having our Battle Extravaganza thing starting on the 16th of January. So there's a forum topic dedicated to